I think we covered it pretty well in your opening statement and the questions that were asked previously, but you know, it's worth restating, and I think it's very important that because people out there don't know what our situation is. Now, you stated, and you stated again in your opening statement, we have a mismatch between our strategic objectives and the military means that we have available to deter and confront threats. That kind of says it all. It's a very good statement. But then within that, we hear from others. General Goldfein, for example, said the most pressing, that was to this committee, challenge for the U.S. Air Force is the rise of peer competitors with advanced military capabilities rivaling our own. Now, what he's saying is, it's not like it used to be. We're automatically better at everything. Those days are behind us. Hopefully, that will change. But nonetheless, that's a problem that we have. Now, we're faced now with looking at some new equipment coming in and some of the problems that we learned from the past. I will quote the General Carlisle. He said, "We don't have enough F-22s. It's a fact of life. We didn't buy enough. That's because we were short-sighted, curtailed the F-22 procurement to just 187 when it started off to be 781. Now, some of the same arguments are used to end that were used to end that program are now used in reference to the F-35 and the B-21. I would hope, and I know that you have studied these causes and the problems that we had in the past, that you could use our past failures to avoid another problem coming up. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, Senator, it does.
Last month, we had a readiness subcommittee. I chair the readiness subcommittee. We had all four vices in there, including another Wilson. And he did a very good job. During that time, he talked about the problems that are facing us right now. And I know that you have already studied that. The only thing I wanted to get to was this morning, I saw that what's the name of the Air Force Times had an article by Gina Grasso, and who is the personnel chief of the Air Force. In here, she points out the very good case on the pilot problem. You have, I've been an active, and still am an active commercial pilot. So I talked to a lot of these guys and gals that are out there and are faced with the problem that she points out vividly, and that is that we have a high op tempo on the ones that are actually flying out there, but the ones that aren't flying and are not out in front are not getting the hours. And I won't quote all of the statistics that we have, but I know that you understand that is the case. So I would hope, it seemed like she was stressing the idea that you can go from 25 to 35 on a realistic bonus and somehow solve the problems. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think we're going to have to do something about the training of these guys and allowing them to fly hours, because right now they're flying about 1/4 the hours that they were prior to over the last 10 years. So I'd like to ask that you get involved in that end of the argument and that you and I can talk about this, because I see this as a pretty serious problem that we have.
Senator, I look forward to that.
That's good. And I look forward to supporting you. Thank you.